This could have been a really bad week for President Obama. That Chicago teachers' strike pitted his former chief of staff, Mayor Rahm Emanuel, against some of Obama's biggest supporters, teachers. Would he have to choose sides? Meanwhile, Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel decided to pick a public fight with Obama over Iran, and just in time to try to stir up some outrage among us Jewish folks at next week's Rosh Hashanah sermons in, say, Florida. Not that an Israeli prime minister would ever dream of trying to influence an American presidential election. And then there was Libya. Libya and Egypt and much of the rest of the Muslim world, too, outraged, or was that just an excuse, over a hate-filled piece of anti-Muslim propaganda cooked up by one American bigot in California. Did the sudden burst of violence of anti-American protests all across the region mean that the president had made a bad bet on the Arab Spring, on siding with democratic forces over dictators? Like I said, it all could have meant trouble for Obama and for his re-election campaign. But then came Mitt Romney riding to the rescue. Mitt Romney, whose poll numbers had been slipping after Obama's convention bounce, who'd just been tongue-lashed by his right-wingers for not being more aggressive, whose own advisors had just said that foreign policy was a distraction, that they wanted to talk about the economy. Mitt Romney decided to insert himself into the middle of a foreign crisis, decided that while our own American diplomats were still being besieged by mobs, assaulted by rocket-propelled grenades, with one consulate in flames and at least one American already reported killed, that this was an opportune moment to launch his own verbal attack on those diplomats as a way of criticizing the president. Did Mitt Romney have to distort what the diplomats had said and why they had said it and when they had said it in order to take his shot at Obama? Absolutely. Did he have to mischaracterize what the State Department and the White House had been saying? Totally. Did he risk upsetting delicate, high-level crisis communications just to try to score some cheap political points? Of course. And he did it anyway. He showed who he is and what he's made of. People notice this stuff.